These pools should not exist, but they do. The most dangerous thing in any water park is the wave pool, but the world's most dangerous wave pool can be found in Shuyian Water Park in China. The wave pool is massive and very busy. It's often nicknamed the tsunami pool. The waves average 10 feet in height and are designed to break like real ocean waves. The wave pool uses compressed air chambers, pushing thousands of liters of water at once. These pulses create both a forward surge and a strong backward pull, basically pulling swimmers over twice, and often pulling people underwater. In August of 2019, the wave pool malfunctioned, causing 44 injuries. The wave control system malfunctioned, meaning the waves reached nearly 20 feet in height. The water park blamed this on a power cut, but some don't believe this and blame the operator instead. An even scarier pool is this floating pool. The Modern Holiday Inn in Shanghai, China, houses what many call the scariest pool in the world. The pool can be found hanging off the side of the building's 24th floor. To make things even scarier, the pool's floor is made of glass, giving swimmers a view of the 230-foot drop down. The glass is heavily reinforced, but many guests still don't trust it. The pool is cantilevered, meaning it's made from a single long beam, only supported at one end. It sounds scary, but it's structurally sound. That said, I can see why people avoid this pool. But what happens when a pool actually does collapse? In April 2021 in Brazil, some people found out. At 10 p.m., residents in the Parador building heard a very loud noise. When they looked out of their windows, they realized the building's rooftop pool had collapsed. The pool was 75 feet long and filled with thousands of gallons of water, which crashed onto the cars parked below. Thankfully, no one was hurt. All 270 residents were evacuated and were rehoused for free. But some of those people had been using the pool just hours before it collapsed. Authorities said it was a miracle no one was in the pool at the time. If they were, they would have definitely been injured and possibly lost their lives. I feel like Jigsaw might have been the architect behind this building. Now, you have to see this pool that makes zero sense. This fake pool can be found in Japan. There are people inside this pool who are somehow not wet, and it seems there's no way for them to get out. But how does this pool actually work? It's really a genius optical illusion. Beneath the water on top is a pane of glass, forming the ceiling of the blue-colored room below, giving it a watery effect. But the water in the pool is only 4 inches deep. The pool is free to see from above, and for a small fee, you can go inside. But many find it way too claustrophobic, especially if they know how precarious some pools can be. But this pool gives even professional divers the fright of their lives. Meet Nemo 33, one of the deepest pools in the world. It drops down a terrifying 113 feet, which is about as deep as a 10-story building is high. Nemo 33 is not made for normal swimming. Instead, it's where the world's most elite divers go to practice, honing their diving skills without having to go out to sea. If you're tough enough to make it to the bottom of the pool, you will find simulated caves and tunnels. At the bottom of the pool, you have 4 times as much pressure pushing down on you compared to what you would have on land, meaning your entire body feels compressed from all directions at once, including on your lungs, which is why inside Nemo 33, scuba gear must be worn at all times. Nemo 33 is so dangerous you have to sign a waiver before going down, and even provide medical clearance and fill in a health questionnaire. At least one person has passed away inside Nemo 33, but with enough experience and heavy supervision, diving in the pool can be safe. An even more dangerous pool can be found at the Deying Water Resort in China. In 2013, China was hit with a massive heat wave. In Deying County, temperatures reached over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, leading to thousands of people heading to the county's water resort, totally overwhelming the pool's capacity. The pool was built to hold 10,000 people, but over 15,000 people were let in before admissions were finally disallowed. Because of the massive number of visitors and the inflatables they brought, some people became trapped in the pool, unable to get out. The water also began to get very unhygienic. Enough cleaning chemicals had been added for just a few thousand people, not for 15,000 people, meaning the pool was getting full of sweat and other bacteria. There were also way too few lifeguards on duty. Someone could have easily gone underwater and not come back up. Thankfully though, this did not happen, and instead the pool was evacuated, which potentially saved many lives. An even more terrifying pool can be found in Texas. At the top of the Market Square Tower in Houston, Texas, is a glass-bottom pool, suspended 500 feet in the sky on the 42nd floor. The pool is even curved with no hard edges, allowing you to really feel like you're floating in the sky, giving you the illusion you're about to fall straight off the edge. It may look dangerous, but it's made from 8-inch thick acrylic glass, which is much stronger than normal glass. That being said, some residents are still way too scared to use it. A much more dangerous pool can be found in South Africa. Meet the Devil's Pool. Just getting to this pool is dangerous. You have to hike up a rocky mountain before reaching the River Zambezi. You then need to jump in and swim down current until you reach the Victoria Falls. The waterfall has a massive 328-foot drop. The Devil's Pool is a strangely calm area of water right by the drop. It's separated from the drop by a thin lip of rock, which is slowly eroding away. Despite the danger, many people dive in like it's nothing, and even sit right on the edge. In 2009, a guide was swept over the edge, sadly losing his life. Over 100 million gallons of water fall over the edge every minute, meaning if you do fall over the edge, there is no way to survive. Now we have to look at the deepest pool on the planet. If you thought Nemo 33 was deep, then you have to see Y40, the Deep Joy, officially the deepest pool in the world. The pool is found in Italy and goes down 138 foot deep. That's the same as a 14-story building is high. It holds over 1.1 million gallons of water. Like Nemo 33, Y40 is used by divers to practice, but Y40 has 5 different main parts. There is a rectangular base layer, and then 4 different cylinder-shaped parts, going from Y10 all the way down to Y40. The pool also has various caves and crevices, which make even professional divers feel claustrophobic. If you're too scared to swim in it, there is a viewing tunnel midway through, allowing you to see inside without getting wet or risking your life. The final Y40 cylinder can be deadly. One wrong move could cost you your life, which is why only trained professionals are supposed to go down that far. Anyone who goes down must sign a waiver. The darkness alone is enough to scare most people away. Now that you've seen the deepest pool in the world, we have to look at the tallest pool in the world. It can be found at the Marina Sands Bay Hotel in Singapore. At 650 feet high, there is a massive infinity pool at the 57th floor, right on the rooftop of the hotel. The pool is 500 feet in length, giving guests of the $6 billion hotel an amazing view of the city below. To make things even crazier, the pool has no rails. There is a protective ditch below, but it wouldn't be impossible to fall off. The pool is so high, lightning strikes are sometimes visible. In 2021, one of the scariest pools ever conceived was opened in London, UK. Named the Sky Pool, the base is made from acrylic glass, giving both swimmers and people below a crystal clear view inside the pool. It's suspended between 2 buildings, 100 feet in the sky. It looks scary, but the designers say it's safe, as long as there is no more than 19 people in the pool at any given time. So what exactly happens if 20 people go in the pool at once? In the town of Montalcino, Italy, sits this house. If you went inside, you would find a mysterious, unmarked door. Behind this door is a dark set of stone stairs, leading to one of the most bizarre and isolated swimming pools ever built. People have called this the most claustrophobic pool in the world. There is no natural lighting, and if you drowned, you wouldn't be found for days. It may look sinister, but really it's the work of architects Pinete and Vaussart, who spent years restoring this once abandoned house. And while it does look like a cool supervillain's lair, some say the pool is just too creepy to swim in. Now we have to look at the most dangerous natural pool in the world, aptly named the Pool of Death. It can be found at Kipu Falls, on the Hawaiian island of Kauai. The small waterfall was a popular tourist trap for many years, but today it's blocked off and illegal to go here. That's because it leads to the Pool of Death. The pool is surrounded by 10-foot tall walls of volcanic rocks, blocking it from the ocean. But on certain days, those ocean waves can reach 15 feet in height and crash violently over the volcanic walls, pulling anyone in the pool underwater, smacking them against the jagged rocks, and in some cases even pulling them out into the ocean, which is then impossible to escape from. In recent decades, there have been a few dozen fatalities, but despite this, some people still sneak into the Pool of Death to this day. Comment below which of these pools was the most scary, subscribe if you haven't yet, and watch this video next.